Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these irresistible glazed donuts. These were so easy to make. I hope you watch this video till the end to see how easy it was to achieve. The end result could melt in your mouth. It was that good. Please subscribe and turn your notification bell on. So let's get right into this video. In a clean bowl, add the all-purpose flour. I'll leave the list of ingredients in the description box, so do well to check it out. Next, add the nutmeg, the sugar, the yeast, and the salt, then give it a very good mix. For the wet ingredient, add the warm milk to a bowl, the melted butter. I'm also going to add 1 whole egg. Whisk it properly before pouring it into the dry ingredient. I'll go ahead and pour that into the flour. Mix it until the dough is formed. At this point, I try to scrape down the sides. Next, I'll go in with my hands, put everything together, and then transfer it to my work surface. You can knead in a bowl as well, but I find the work surface to be easier. So I'll go ahead and oil the work surface and then continue to knead this dough. It's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes before you get that supple dough you're looking for. So continue to do that until it becomes stretchy. What we're doing here is trying to develop the gluten in the flour. So you're going to keep doing that until it becomes stretchy. If you have a stand mixer, you can also use the dough attachment to mix this dough. In fact, that will make the whole thing easier for you. So yeah. You can slam it to the work surface a couple of times. That will help as well. So once that is done, I'll place it in a greased bowl, cover it up and let it proof for about an hour, 30 minutes. I kept mine in the oven. The oven was turned off, not on. And then in about an hour, 30 minutes, the dough had doubled in size. After an hour, 30 minutes, the dough have doubled in size. As you can see, I'm just going to punch it down to get rid of the air in it. Then I'm going to start kneading it on my work surface. Next, I'll flour my work surface lightly, then I'll roll out the dough. You also want to roll it out to be this thick. You don't want it thin. So next I'll go in with this cute plate of mine to cut out the circles. You can use a donut cutter if you own one, but if you don't have a donut cutter, don't stress it. Use a plate or a cup. Then I'll go in with a water bottle cap to cut out the middle, and the job is done. So I'm going to cut everything out. Let it rest for another 30 minutes before we start frying. So again, I tried to put the remaining dough together to get 1 or 2 donuts from it, but this particular batch does not allow my donuts to be great. It always come out looking crooked. So this is it. After 30 minutes, it's time to fry. So next I'll heat up some oil and then I'll let it heat up for about 5 minutes. Then I'll place a toothpick in it. Once it starts to bubble around the toothpick, I'll place the donut. You don't want the oil to be too hot, otherwise it's going to be just brown outside while inside is still raw. Something you want to keep doing as well is that you want to stay there and keep stirring the donuts around and then constantly flipping them over so each side can cook evenly. Once they are golden brown, it's ready. So I'm going to scoop it out now, place it in a paper towel to drain out the excess oil, and then I'll go ahead and fry the remaining batch off camera, and we're going to go ahead and prepare the glaze for the donuts. Yeah, we're going to be glazing the donuts because we are making glazed donuts. For the glaze, I'll add the melted butter into a bowl. I'll add some milk and then I'll sieve in my confectioner sugar in it as well. Then I'm going to mix everything together and whisk it as well to make sure everything is properly combined. And then we're going to just dip the donut in it and place it on a rack for it to drain out the excess glaze. And then once it sets, your donut is set to be enjoyed. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Ngozi. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, turn your notification bell on so you'll be the first to know anytime I upload a new video. Thank you. So continue until everything is done, and you're going to let it set for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. But me, I couldn't wait. This was 10 minutes later. My throat was jumping up and down at this point. I wanted to eat it. So I had to open one for you guys to see, and this thing was amazing. It was so good. Try it out and let me know how well it turned out for you in the comment section, or you can send me pictures on Instagram at The Joyful Cook. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.